Oh my gosh. Let me make sure I can get it around. So last summer, right? Last summer, I was getting closer to God. I was telling you guys this. As I'm driving into the neighborhood, I see this thing right here. This big ass construction thingamajigger. And I'm like, but I gotta go ahead and explore that, you know what I'm saying? So one day, me and my brother, we explored it. And the rest is history, bruh. After that, I started coming here every morning because it's just a landmark and something you see that it's like, there's nothing like this, bro. This is literally like Jurassic Park, bruh. I don't know how to explain it, man. Obviously, it's just the clay of the ground, but back home, we don't have nothing like that. So this is kind of like a new sighting to me. And of course, it's a forest, so it's mad peaceful outside. It's mad peaceful over here. So it's like I always came here. And ever since then, like before this, I ain't never went to no forest to go and just kick it, bruh. So this was really the beginning of all that. Everything, bro. Literally everything, man. So it's like, I don't know, it just brings back a lot of memories coming back here, man. You know what I mean? I was going through I'm not gonna say a dark time last summer when I was going down here, but you know what I'm saying? We all have our issues. We all have our problems. So I solved a lot of problems here, man. Even the morning routine that y'all seen, bruh. You know what? You know what I'm saying? The video that went viral. You know what I mean? I got that whole morning routine at this point right here. I was probably sitting somewhere over there when that morning routine came into my head, bruh. This is the place where I learned how to talk to God, bro. I'm talking about how to talk in tongues. You know what I'm saying? I was just learning how to meditate on the word because that's another big thing. Whole bunch of stuff, man, I learned over here. And it's like I brought all those back home with me, and it really just changed my whole outlook on life. But y'all, let's see. I can even show y'all morning routine, bruh. You see the morning routine made on July 18th. That's when I got here, man. That's when I did it. There's no cap in my rap, bro. July 18th is the day I made that morning routine. The same one that went viral, bro. You know what I'm saying? God gave me that one. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was sitting over here and I was praying. I'm like, God, I need some kind of guidance. I need some kind of structure. And then as I was meditating on the word, boom, it popped in my head, bro. So shout out to God for that one. But it's just crazy, bro. Like, I just like looking at this stuff, man, because this is something that's like, I don't know if y'all have this back where you're at, but we don't have this back home. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like a whole dirt track, racetrack, a whole bunch of stuff, man. So last time when I was here, it was July, right? And obviously we have school in September. And as y'all know, I left school. But at that time, I was thinking a lot on like what I should do. Should I stay in school? Should I drop it? And eventually what I chose to do was to stay in school. You know what I'm saying? And I did school for like a month and a half, and I realized I made the wrong choice and I left. But a lot of thinking was done up here. A lot of talking to God was done up here. And it's like, it's so crazy how much I've grown just since July. You know what I'm saying? It's like 8 months later, 7-8 months later, and so much different has happened, bruh. Back then, I didn't have nothing that I had going on now. It's like, just so much has changed, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making this video to talk to y'all, really. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care if this video gets a lot of views or not. It's really more on just more to document just how far I've really come. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all were here for it. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of y'all were here for it. If y'all remember when I had my fashion channel, I started making vlogs on that channel, and that wasn't going nowhere because it was a fashion channel. And I was like, oh man, a whole bunch of stuff was going on, bruh. I remember that. Holy crap. And it was just a dark place because it was like, I had my dream of doing YouTube and I could see my channel just falling and falling and falling. And I'm like, damn, this YouTube stuff isn't working, bruh. And then at the same time, school was going around the corner. School was right around the corner. It was like, bro, I'm gonna have to go back to school. You know what I'm saying? And this YouTube stuff hasn't popped off yet. Blase, 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 blah. I don't know what to do. Because y'all, school and the whole regular 9-to-5 life, that's not for me. You know what I'm saying? I applaud all the homies, all of y'all even that, you know what I'm saying, love that type of field of work, because everyone's different. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody wants to pick up a camera, you feel me? So obviously I understand that everybody got different wants, but when it comes to me, man, I just couldn't do it, bro. Like, I literally have had nightmares of me just being in a cubicle and just working, bro. And that stuff just, I couldn't do it, man. So when I was getting closer and closer to that school date, because over in Canada, we start school in September, like the first or second week of September. You know what I'm saying? And I was stressing because it was like I didn't know what to do, man. At the time, I didn't have anything about e-commerce. At the time, I didn't have no crypto, no none of that. So that was a scary time. And then it was also the time where I just quit my job. Man, what a time, bruh. I just quit my job at the time. I'm just trying to find my way and whatnot. And I was stressing, man. So I spent a lot of time literally right there, bro. I'd bring my Bible out here every morning. I'd read, I'd meditate on the word, and then I'd just walk around the forest and just talk to God, bro. And just express all my pain, bro, and let go of all my feelings and whatnot, because I couldn't do it on my own, bro. And I still can't do it on my own. So that's why I still go to the forest and why I recommend y'all to do the same, because shoot, if it wasn't for last year, me discovering this place and going into a forest, I probably still never would have, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of cool just how much you can grow, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, bro, it's like whatever dark storm you're in, bro, just know that all storm clouds pass by, man, and nothing is forever. You know what I'm saying? You may not know what to do next. You may not know where you gotta go, but eventually you will, and you'll look back on it and you'll be like, damn, I was stressing out for no reason. You know what I mean? Because it's like, bro, I don't know, so much has gone on, bro. So much has gone on. If y'all remember the days, bro, if y'all remember those vlogs from last summer, shout out to you, man, because you an OG. That was before I even made this channel, so you'd have to come from the fashion channel to know I even made those type videos. But I was stressing, man. I was stressing a lot because I didn't know what to do for real. You know what I'm saying? I took the risk. I quit my job. You know what I'm saying? But I had to do other things than YouTube to go ahead and make a living for myself, because obviously YouTube wasn't paying the bills back then. I think YouTube was paying me like $100 a month. I think at the most I made on that channel like $300-400 a month. But I made it work, bro. You know what I'm saying? And a couple months later, we come back and it's like life is completely different now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really worried about like it's a whole different thing now, bro. Like, I'm not worried about going back to school. I done officially dropped out and whatnot. Like, I feel like I grew up a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I grew up a lot, and I feel like I grew up quick because it was just 8 months ago when I was back here stressing about those things. And I feel like when you get into the real world, bro, it's gonna make you grow up quick. You know what I'm saying? And then I did it a little early because I dropped out. I quit my job and everything, and I just jumped into the real world. And bro, the real world is fun, bro. Don't let these people tell you that, oh, the real world is scary. My freaking, oh, what is that up there? Y'all see that? See, I wish I had the lens I could zoom. Oh yeah, y'all can see that. Y'all see that smoke right there? What the fudge? Y'all see that smoke? Holy crap. But y'all, don't let these people scare you and say, oh no, go to school, the real world is so scary. Because bruh, the real world is literally, like, when I tell y'all the real world is just a big GTA server, I'm dead serious. The real world is just a big GTA server, because you can literally do anything you want. Obviously you gotta do stuff legally, obviously you gotta do stuff the right way, but the way I look at life now, it's like I'm literally just I'm just a GTA character, and God is playing with me on the control. Pause, hold on, that sounded weird, but I feel like God is usually just the guy playing with the controller, and I'm just the character he's using, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point in life, you know what I'm saying, I just let God guide me, and wherever I go is where I go. You know what I'm saying? Right now he brought me back to Atlanta, and it's like I'm just excited to see where I'm gonna be in another 8 months, man, because it's like so much can happen, and so much has happened. Like, I started a whole new channel. That bit just hit 6K. I just want to say thank y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're on the road to 10K, bro. There's about to be 10,000 of y'all. And it's like, I'm already knowing by the time I come back here, we gonna be way over 10,000. You know what I'm saying? I leave in a couple days. I got 5 more days left here. You know what I mean? I got 5 more days here, and then we'll be back in the summertime again. And I'm already knowing we finna hit that big 10K. And that's y'all, I've been doing YouTube for 4 years, bro. I started YouTube October 2020. And obviously 10K has been a big number and a big milestone for a long time. 5K has been a big milestone. 6K has been a big milestone. And we done hit that bit, bro. We hit it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We really hit it. So it's like, I appreciate y'all, man. Like, the fact that we're even on the road to 10K is crazy, bro. 10K, this about, like, that's out of this world, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say I appreciate y'all for 6K, because that's the highest we ever went. You know, when I started this new channel, my old channel, I think it went to like 5.4 or something like that. But we done passed that channel, so now this is officially my biggest channel. But that channel took me almost 4 years to grow to that 5K. This channel, we got to 6K in 5 months. You know what I'm saying? In 4 months, 4 or 5 months, we hit 6,000 people. So I can only imagine. And this channel hasn't even hit 40 videos yet. That other channel, I had probably like 500 videos on it. If you look on it now, it won't say that, but because obviously I took down a bunch of videos. But yeah, man, like the growth is insane. Like, I can only imagine by the end of the year we hitting 20K. You know what I'm saying? We hitting 20, 30, 40, 50, 100K. Like, we really finna do it. And it's like, I don't think y'all really understand how much that means, because it's like, bro, this is like my dream for real. Like I don't know about y'all, but I was the kid that, you know what I'm saying, anytime I got a package from Amazon, I'm unboxing it and I'm saying, hey guys, welcome back to it. I'm talking to no camera. I'm just saying it out loud as I'm unboxing stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was the type of kid that when I'm cooking, I'm saying the instructions out loud like I'm in a video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was that type kid, you feel me? And then, but I never thought it was for me, bruh. I thought like, oh, I'm not Casey Neistat. I'm just a regular kid in Mufferkid. I'm not gonna say the city, but Mufferkid. I'm just a little kid in a little city in Canada, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember after that, I started watching DDG, you know what I'm saying? That really opened my eyes, because obviously he's one of us, you feel me? So seeing him, and then he was also vlogging his life, it's like, damn, bro. I watched him from Pontiac, watched him go to LA. It's like, dang. And then after that, I started watching Slime Mafia. If y'all really know Slime Mafia, if y'all OGs in YouTube, y'all would know about Slime Mafia. And them was my favorite YouTubers for the longest time, bruh. Wiring, DJing, stuff like that. But that got me used to the Atlanta scene, and then I started seeing a whole bunch of people come to Atlanta. So I'm like, okay, cool, Atlanta the spot. And then in 2017, I came out here for the first time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I went to my cousin's graduation, and I'm like, whoa, I have family in Atlanta, you feel me? And ever since then, it's like, you know what I'm saying, it gave me a chance. I don't know, because first time I came to Atlanta, bro, and I seen like how people really live out here, it's like, bro, I want to move out to Atlanta. So ever since then, I've always been coming back and forth to Atlanta. But you know what I'm saying, I never did YouTube yet, bro. I never did YouTube because I was scared, bro. That's why I always tell y'all, take that risk, just do it, because I was scared like a motherfucker to do YouTube back in high school, because the kids that did do YouTube were getting bullied like crazy. The kids that did YouTube, you know what I'm saying, people would find their channels and just make fun of them and like critique every little thing they do. And I was like, man, I don't want to do that, bro, because I don't want that. I don't want to get bullied, bro. So I never started my channel. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I was hooping. Y'all may think I'm ass at hooping now, but back then, I could actually hoop. You know what I'm saying? I was getting offers and whatnot to hoop. But when the hooping stopped, you know what I'm saying? So basically what happened with the hooping, you know what I'm saying, I got a couple scholarships. I was gonna go down to Kansas, but it was too expensive. You know what I'm saying? It was too. I got a half scholarship, but the school tuition was $40,000 a year. Ugh, so expensive. So you know what I'm saying? I still have to come 20 out of pocket, and that's American schools and Canadian schools. Canada schools are way cheaper, right? So 20,000 is like 3 years in a Canadian school. So I had to stay in Canada, go to school there. I was gonna hoop for the school team, but I just wasn't feeling it no more. You know what I'm saying? I was coming from home. I didn't want to have to drive from home to school because I lived an hour away from the school. So the hooping died, bruh. And at that point, I ain't gonna lie, at that point it was very depressing, y'all. Very, very depressing, because I didn't have nothing to do. All my athletes know, man, you know what I'm saying, when you go and you're hooping your whole life and you go from hooping to nothing, it feels like, what do I do with my life? You know what I'm saying? And then that's when YouTube started calling my name. And shout out Sarah, bruh. Sarah might be watching this video right now. Shout out to you, because she was doing YouTube at the time. She's still doing YouTube. And then she told me, start your channel. What are you waiting for? And I'm like, damn, you right, bruh. So I started it. And the rest is history, man. You know what I'm saying? You can go back on my fashion channel. Just type in YJ World. Ooh, it's windy. It's getting cold out here, bruh. I'm gonna wrap up this video soon. It's windy. It's cold. But yeah, if you type in YJ World, you can see my old fashion channel. And then you go all the way down, you can see my first video, bruh. You can see how bad it was. You can see how the quality was terrible. I was recording off an iPhone 10. You could barely even hear my voice. Like, I was talking mad quiet. Like, you can really see where I came from, bruh. Quality on 0. You can really see where I came from. Damn, is it cold? Is it cold? But this view is just something different, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go take some pictures too and drop it on my Instagram, because this is something like you can't pay to come here, bruh. You feel me? You just have to know about it. And they have spots like these all around Georgia. That's why I asked if they have those in your state, because I only know of it in Georgia. I've never seen something like this outside of Georgia. But like I was saying, man, I started YouTube. You can go and watch my old videos. They're garbage quality, but I want you to be able to see it so you can really see I came from 0. I started from 0. You know what I'm saying? But I always wanted to be a vlogger. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to be a vlogger. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I can feel it, bro. Like, I can feel like it's happening. Like, this is the year, y'all. Like, this is the year. You know what I'm saying? And we still got more to do, bro. Like, at this time right now, I got things I'm working on. I got things that I'm thinking of, how I can level up the channel, how I can level up everything, man. And it's like, we finna go far places, bro. And I'm just excited, because it's like, we really finna make it, man. We really finna make it. And it's like, I get to be that inspiration to some of y'all, bro. And it really cool, man. It cool, because it's like, what I am to y'all is how, you know what I'm saying, the YouTubers what to me, bruh. The same way how I look at some of the YouTubers, y'all look at me the same way. And it's something I still haven't gotten used to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all DMing me every day talking about how I help y'all out and stuff like that. It's like, man, bro, the fact that I can help someone out by just speaking my truth and just living life is like, that's amazing, because I understand at the same time, because I was the kid growing up on YouTube, you feel me? So I understand how you can have that connection with a YouTuber, because I had connections with YouTubers, you feel me? And it's just, I just gotta say thank you, bro, because you watching my video right now, like, we're 20 minutes into this video, bro. I'm literally just talking. Like, you, bro, you're the reason why I do this, man. You're the reason why I can do this. You're the reason why I don't have a job right now and I'm just running around Atlanta living life. Like, you're thank you, bro. That's all I can say, bro. Like, you the one that comments on my videos every day. Like, thank you, bro, because if it wasn't for you guys, I couldn't do this. If it wasn't for you guys, I would literally right now be taking exams. Stressed like a motherfucker, bro. Pissed off like a motherfucker. Like, I don't think y'all really understand, bro. Like, that's the situation I was in just a year ago, just a couple months ago, man. And it's like, take that risk. Do what you gotta do, bro, because I got people back home questioning my decisions. I got people back home saying that, oh, what you doing ain't gonna result to nothing. But now look at us, man. You know what I'm saying? We doing big things, man. It's like I'm on the other side of the world right now, bro. I'm on the other side of the world living life. Right now back home it's snowing. It's snowing back home still. To this day in April, it's snowing back home. That's why I don't want to go back, bro. I don't want to go back to the snow. I'm already cold in this weather. I don't want to go back to the snow. But it's like, whatever you got going on in life, whatever you want to do it, bro. I don't care what no one says, bro. Let me be the green light, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me be the green light to tell you to go do that bit, bro. Whatever it is, man. Because I'm going to keep doing what I got to do. You feel me? I'm going to keep doing what I want to do, what God leads me to do. Because it's when you come from a place, I'm not going to say depression, because I don't put none of that on myself. But when you come from a hard time, a hard place, and it's like you can come back to the same place where you were at in those dark moments and say that you in a whole different position. It hit different, bro. And it's like I'm really living up my dreams, y'all. And I just gotta say thank you, because it's like I couldn't do it without you, bro. Like that's why I keep always saying that it's not just me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to see you win as much as possible, because it's like I know how it feels, bro. I know how it feels to be at the bottom, bro. And it's like I haven't even posted 50 videos to this channel yet, bro. So I don't think, like, bro, just imagine when we're 100 videos in, 200 videos in, 300 videos in, what it's gonna look like 2-3 years from now, bro. Already hit 6K, bro. We already hit 6,000 subscribers. It's like, thank you, man. Like, this video is more just to talk to you and say thank you for real, because you guys are changing my life every day, bruh. Every day I got something to wake up and look forward to, man. And it's like, I appreciate y'all, bruh. Because those moments when basketball was over and I didn't have YouTube, I'm not gonna say there was nothing for me to wake up towards and feel happy about, but those were some of the hardest moments of my life, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. Sitting in them classrooms, and it's like, because I ain't gonna lie, school wasn't gonna do nothing for me, bro. I wasn't gonna use my degree in the first place. And that was the first mistake. I even went to school, you know what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all too, if y'all, if you're only going to school because you're forced to, don't even go, bro. Go take a year off after high school and go figure out what you want, because I was in that position. I went to school for no significant reason, and it was depressing as hell, bro. Depressing like a mug. Depressing like a mug, bro. I hated it in there, but you know what I'm saying, we made it work, bro. We made it work, and now I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make this quick video because I'm about to go head out and drive to my cousin's crib, my other cousin. But I just want to say I appreciate y'all, bro, because like y'all, like I don't think y'all even understand. So some people, they gonna see 6K and be like, oh, that ain't nothing, blah blah blah. But it's like, bro, every single day we're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what I mean? And I get to be myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I really love this channel, because I literally just get to be myself. I just get to talk to y'all and just kick it with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the reaction channel, you know what I'm saying? We have fun there. We watch funny videos, we laugh. The car channel, you know what I'm saying? The car channel we talk to, you know what I'm saying? The car channel hasn't come out yet, but we're working on that at the moment. And then I got another channel that I'm gonna come out with where, you know what I'm saying, I gotta really help y'all out. But we working, bro. I got a lot coming. I know the one good thing is that when I get home, it's like I got a whole big plan that I really want to do. But shoot, we're 25 minutes in and you're still watching, so I'm gonna let you know what we're finna do. You know what I'm saying? All the other people already left, so if it's just me and you, bro, you know what I'm saying? So I got the car channel that's finna come soon. I've already had videos working on it. The only problem is that my phone keeps running out of storage, so I either gotta buy another phone or I gotta figure something out with that. But that channel's coming. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite channel because I just get to be myself, just kick it with y'all and just live life and y'all enjoy it. obviously. The reaction channel is going crazy, you know what I'm saying? And then I want to make another channel because this channel is more of me showing off my life and how I live. But I want another channel where I can really just sit down and talk about problems y'all go through and how to solve it and how to help y'all out. Because a lot of y'all come in my DM and it's like, damn, I should make a video on this type stuff. You feel me? So I'm gonna definitely just make a video channel of me just helping out with y'all problems, bro, on some Dr. Phil stuff. You feel me? But that's gonna be pretty cool too. But I can do that. I can only do that when I get back home, because then I have like then I actually have my room where I can like have my desk and actually prop up the camera and talk. Because shout out my cousins, but there's no desk to use. You feel me? And it's like, you'll see, bro. You'll see. I got some big things coming, man. And it's like, I just gotta say I appreciate y'all, because even like there was days like my freaking, even though January, February, I posted like 4 videos, y'all still stay down, bruh. Y'all was still rocking with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Asking me to post and whatnot. And it's like, bro, I appreciate that stuff, because y'all the reason why I keep going, man. And it's like, I just appreciate y'all, bro. I appreciate y'all for real. Y'all really changing a youngin's life. For real, for real. And it's like, I just can't wait to see where we're gonna be in another 4 months, another 8 months. Because literally 4 months ago, this channel was at 0 subscribers. This channel did not exist. 8 months ago, there was not even a thought of making this channel. So it was like, what is it gonna be in another 4 months? What's it gonna be in 8 months? What's gonna happen? You know what I mean? With that being said though, I just gotta say thank you, man. Thank you for everything. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for the DMs y'all give. Thank you for all the comments you put down. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything, because y'all changing my life for real, and I appreciate it. And we only, like, this is like, when I tell y'all this is only the beginning, this is only the beginning, man. There is so much that I want to do. There is so much that I got coming. You know what I'm saying? Everything takes time. Everything takes planning before I go ahead and jump out and do something. But I just want to say I appreciate y'all, man, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be in this position, man. Again, I'd be in school right now, and I don't know what I'd be doing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because I started YouTube back in 2020, and that's always been like my outlet, you know what I'm saying? Because after basketball, basketball used to be my outlet, you know what I'm saying? Where if I wanted to get away, I just go hoop. But once I stopped that, it's like I didn't have an outlet no more. I didn't have a thing to, you know what I'm saying? Because I was always the basketball player. So once you stop hooping, it's like, what do you do? Like, who are you? You feel me? Like, and I didn't have nothing. But once I started picking up the camera, shoot, it gave me that feeling back, that passion for something back. You know what I'm saying? And it's an amazing thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking for 30 minutes, bro. That is crazy. I hope I'm not shaking too much. It's getting cold out here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's like 60 degrees. I don't know. You know, so I'm still getting used to converting Celsius and Fahrenheit, so I don't know yet. But we about to go ahead and take over, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still thinking of a name to give y'all. I'm pretty sure I got a name, but I wanna name us once I hit 10K. So y'all gonna figure out the name when we hit 10K. And yeah, man, just want to say I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna walk around this bit a little bit before I get going. But I also went and just hit up here because they are doing construction all around, so I didn't want them to kick me out, you know what I'm saying? But this place is cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a good chance we can come back in 5 years and it's just houses. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of cool to just embrace it while it's still here type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, let me go ahead real quick, take a picture. Oh, that's so tough, bro. That's so tough, bro. y'all, whatever y'all gotta do, man, you know what I'm saying, whatever is on your mind, bro, whatever is there for you. One thing that someone told me is that whatever is actually on your mind that you want to do, that's what's meant for you. You know what I mean? And it's up to you to go ahead and do it, because ain't nobody can do it for you. But God put it on your mind for a reason. God put it in your heart for a reason. You know what I mean? A lot of times, you know what I'm saying, you just thinking about, oh my gosh, why do I keep thinking about starting this YouTube channel or starting this clothing brand or whatever it is? It's because God's putting on your heart, and that's what you really are called for, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's called to go to school. Not everybody's called to work a job, bro. Some people are just creatives. You see, look, that's the construction thing. You see down there? You see the construction they're doing down there? So I don't want them to come after me, but some people are just made to be creatives, bro. So don't let other people block your creativity and, you know what I'm saying, make you, oh, I have to go do this instead because everyone else is doing it. Nah, bro, you have a calling for your life. Go ahead and do it, bro. You know what I mean? Go ahead and do that calling. Go ahead and be the person that God wants you to be, because God created you to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of other things I want to start, bro. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I want to go ahead and start me, my own clothing brand. Why do you think I keep talking about it, bro? You know what I'm saying? I want to start a clothing brand eventually. But I'm waiting for the channel to get a little bigger so we can all be rocking the clothes, you feel me? But when I start a clothing brand, that motherfucker gonna be so pee. Oh my gosh. Y'all know I put it on, you feel me? Y'all know I can actually dress. A lot of these clothing brand people can't dress. So it's like, when I start my clothing brand, it's gonna be insane, bro. It's gonna be insane. And it's like, I've been thinking about starting a clothing brand because I'm tired of buying other people's clothes, to be honest, bro. Because it's like, I be looking for certain pieces. I'd be like, okay, I want something red that's this, this, and this. And it's like, if I have my own clothing brand, I could just make it instead of looking to buy from someone else. So that's something I want to start. When we hit 50, holy crap, you see these trees just swaying? Oh my goodness. When we hit 50K, that's when I'll really consider making a clothing page and making a clothing brand, because a lot goes into a clothing brand, and it's like, I want to have the audience first before I start the clothing brand, because it takes a lot to build both at the same time. So I'm choosing this first. But with that being said, man, let me make sure I don't fall. I had to go ahead and come back and just show y'all the place for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I showed y'all, but that was on my last channel, so some of you guys have never seen it, but this is the place, man. Go ahead and bask it all in. You know what I mean? This place looks like it's straight out of a movie, bruh. Because of you, man, my life feels like a movie. And it's like, I just, every day I gotta say thank you, bruh, because y'all make my life exciting. For real, for real. Like, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for YouTube, my life boring as hell, bruh. That's why I be asking y'all, what should I vlog? Because otherwise, I just stay in the crib all day. But because of y'all, you know what I'm saying, we go outside and do things. I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? One day I'm gonna have a meet and greet, and I will get to meet all of you guys, and that would be cool. You know what I'm saying? That's something I really want to do. I can't wait to get to the point where it's like, I'm big enough to like do meet and greets and pop-up shops and all that stuff, and I can really meet y'all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Road to 10K. Golly, that sound good, don't it? Oh my gosh, bro. I love y'all, boys. Road to 10K. We'll catch you in the next video. And peace. Face ass.